and welcome back to Fighting 50. I just want to share with you how easy it is to actually get the seeds from the papaya and grow them in your own backyard. So all you need to do is get a very ripe papaya. It needs to be gold, orange, and you don't want it to be green on the outside of the peel because then it's not ripe enough. You want it to be very orange and gold color, and you want to be able to touch it and your finger sinks in. So once you have your papaya, you are going to just cut it in half. It's very soft. And this is what the inside looks like. The little black seeds are what you're going to collect. You just need a bowl and a spoon, and you just collect it into the bowl. I love papaya in salads with fruit. I love to make jams out of it. I love to just have it in a smoothie. It has so many amazing benefits to eating papaya. It helps your digestive system, so if you eat it in the morning on an empty stomach, or if you want a late night snack, instead of having something unhealthy, you have some papaya. Amazing. So that's what it looks like once you have cleared it out, and this is the seeds. They're very slimy. They kind of look like enormous caviars, like if you had a massive caviar. That's what it looks like. And you're gonna let it sit in the water for 1 full week. Now you could go removing these chunks out of the way. And by letting it sit in the water, it ferments and it gets rid of the slimy coating that's on top of the seeds. I just removed these from the papaya. And these I removed last week from a papaya. As you can see, it's starting on top to float the things that you are going to be able to remove. With the spoon, I just remove the seeds that are floating on top that you could see are not thriving. So we just go removing those. Good ones sink to the bottom. So once I remove all the ones that are floating on top, then I'm going to drain this. Now these are the seeds that I removed from a papaya last week. So they've been sitting in water for about a week now. We want to not use very strong water. We don't want the stream to be hard because we don't want it to damage the seeds, but you're going to rinse them off a little bit more, and I do this a few times. So here you could see, this is what got left in the drainer. So you're going to remove that. And you're going to do it a few times. And again, the seeds are falling off, but that is staying on. Now, you have all of these seeds left. So now you have these seeds. You're going to get your paper towel and layer it a couple of times. And then you're going to sprinkle out your seeds over the paper towel, like so. You don't want them on top of each other because you want them to be able to dry out. Get a paper towel. Do not squeeze them, like don't press down on them because you don't want to damage them at all. And that is what it looks like. So now we are just going to place them somewhere that gets some natural sun. I'm putting them on top of my microwave here. Comes in, and it's going to sit here until it dries out. So this is what it looks like once it dried out. So once you've dried out your papaya seeds, then it's so simple. You fill your little container up with, I fill it up with the backyard dirt or planting soil, whichever I have on hand. You're going to take a few of your seeds and you're going to plant it. Now, you want to plant as much as you can because you could start on those little trays that you could plant a lot on. I don't have any of those trays available right now, so I'm just starting in my regular, I cut water bottles, and that's what I use for plant starters. You could watch one of my other videos on how to start an organic garden, and it'll show you how I do it. It's really simple. Once you put the seeds in, you water it. I put it right here on the windowsill, and that's where it'll stay until it starts growing. I'm going to plant probably about 10 of them. So here we're just putting the seeds, and like I said, I'm putting 3 or 4 in each one. Hoping that some of them will take. I have a lot of seeds, so there we go. And I'll save these for later. I wanted to tell you a few little things about how to grow the papaya tree. So now that you've removed the seeds and dried your seeds and you're able to plant them, let me give you a little bit of information on how to successfully grow your papaya tree. So first off, the papaya tree, obviously, since it's a tropical fruit, it loves the heat. So you do not want to plant this tree outside if the weather is not warm. So you want to definitely start the seedlings inside and keep them indoors until your tree is about between 1 foot to 2 feet tall. You do not want to plant the tree outside before that because most likely it'll die. You want to make sure that the room, wherever that seedling is growing, that it doesn't get below 57 degrees. You also want to make sure that when you plant it outside, it's in the evening throughout the night, it doesn't fall below 57 degrees. This tree, once it starts giving fruit, it gives fruit all year long. There's not a season for papaya, it's the entire year. It'll just keep growing. You could eat the fruit green or ripe. I only like it ripe, but I know a lot of people that love it green. Also, the papaya tree only lasts between 5 to 10 years. The first 5 years is when the fruit is delicious. After that, the fruit isn't as tasty, so you may want to start planting trees every year so that way you have plenty of fruit for years to come. Also, the reason you're going to plant a lot of seeds is because the papaya tree needs male and female trees to pollinate. Otherwise, you won't get any fruit whatsoever. You'll just get a pretty tree. So if you want to make sure that you get fruit, you have to plant quite a few trees. There are some trees that produce male and female flowers, but you'd need to buy them from a nursery to know that those are those trees. Just buy the fruit and then plant the tree. So, why should you grow papaya? Well, because it's great. The reasons why I love to eat papaya, not only for the taste, the health benefits are incredible. It's loaded with vitamin C, which is great for your skin. It's loaded with vitamin A, which helps with your vision. And after 40, we know that you gotta like read like this, like what's going on, right? From one day to the next, I was like, what's happening? So it's filled with vitamin A, which is great. The top reason is because for people going through premenopause and menopause, for me, the top problem is I can't sleep. I do not get sleep. So anything that aids in sleep is natural is so amazing to me. And papaya is one of those things. It helps you to get a better sleep. So does watermelon and pineapple. I can't eat pineapple, and watermelon I could only eat in the morning, otherwise I'll pee all night. But papaya is a great night snack for me when I'm hungry at night and I want a little something sweet. Papaya is where I go. Also, it helps reduce the risk of heart disease. It also helps in weight loss, which obviously menopause, everything's slowing down. It doesn't want to, it's so hard to stay at your regular weight or at the weight you want to be. It's so hard to lose weight. It's so hard to maintain weight. And it's just one of those things that helps you stay full because of all the fiber. I also love the anti-aging that it helps me with, and it boosts my immunity. So because of all those things, I incorporate papaya quite a few times a week. And that's also why I chose to want to grow it in my backyard. Thanks for watching. I hope that this video was informative and helpful and taught you how to plant the wonderful papaya tree. I also hope that it gave you a lot of information that you didn't know. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Hit the notifications so you know when I post, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.